Now I shall be declaiming my unprepared passage. The Columbine. Still, still my eye will gaze long fixed on thee, till I forget that I am a man, and at thy side fast rooted seem to be, and the breeze comes my cheek with thine to fan. Upon this craggy hill our life shall pass, a life of summer days and summer joys, nodding our honey bells mid pliant grass, in which the bee half hid his time employs. And here we'll drink with thirsty pores the rain, and turn dew sprinkled to the rising sun, and look when in the flaming west again his orb across the heaven its path has run. Here left in darkness on the rocky steep, my weary eyes shall close like folding flowers in sleep. Thank you.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Today I, Shreshi Pandey of St. Anthony's Convent Girls Inter College, is here to elucidate a poem titled How We Survive, and it is written by Mark Rickerby. If we are fortunate, we are given a warning. If not, there is only the sudden horror, the wrench of being torn apart, of being reminded that nothing is permanent, not even the ones we love, the ones our lives revolve around. Life is a fragile affair. We are all dancing on the edge of a precipice, a dizzying cliff so high we can't see the bottom. One by one, we lose those we love most into the dark ravine. So we must cherish them without reservation. Now, today, this minute, we will lose them or they will lose us someday. This is certain. There is no time for bickering, and their loss will leave a great pit in our hearts. A pit we struggle to avoid during the day and fall into at night. Some, unable to accept this loss, unable to determine the worth of life without them, jump into that black pit, spiritually or physically, hoping to find them there. And some survive. The shock, the denial, the horror, the bargaining, the barren, empty aching, the unanswered prayers, the sleepless nights, when their breath is crushed under the weight of silence, and all that it means. Somehow, some survive all that, and like a flower opening after a storm, they slowly begin to remember the one they lost in a different way. The laughter, the irrepressible spirit, the generous heart, the way their smile made them feel, the encouragement they gave, even as their own dreams were dying. And in time, they filled the pit with other memories, the only memories that really matter. We will still cry, we will always cry, but with loving reflection, more than the hopeless longings. And that is how we survive. That is how the story should end. That is how they want it to be. Thank you. Now I shall be declaiming my unprepared speech. Still, still my eye will gaze long fixed on thee, till I forget that I am called a man. And at thy side, fast rooted seem to be, and the breeze comes my cheek with time to fan. Upon this craggy hill, our life shall pass, a life of summer days and summer joys, nodding our honeybill mid pliant grass, in which the bee half hid his time employs. And here we'll drain with thirsty pores the rain, and turn dew sprinkle to the rising sun. And look, when in the flaming west again, his orb across the heaven its path has run. Here left in darkness on the rocky steep, my weary eyes shall close like folding flowers in sleep. Thank you.
participant is Vibhati Sachdeva from Bethany Convent School, Allahabad.
A very good morning, everyone. Today, I, Vibhati Sachdeva from Bethany Convent School, am here to present Dr. Kalam's words from his famous speech, My Visions for India. I have 3 visions for India. My first vision is that of freedom. In 3,000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured our lands and conquered our minds. Yet, we haven't conquered anyone because we respect the freedom of others. And it is this freedom that we must protect and nurture. My second vision is that India should be called a developed nation. India has been a developing nation for 50 years. Our poverty levels are falling and our achievements are being globally recognized. Yet, we lack the self-confidence to see ourselves as a developed nation. My third vision is that India must stand up to the world. Only strength respects strength. We must be strong not only as a military power, but also as an economic power. Both must go hand in hand. Why is the media here so negative? Why we refuse to acknowledge our success stories? Why are we as a nation so obsessed with foreign things? Do we not realize that self-respect comes with self-reliance? You say that our government is inefficient. You say that our laws are too old. The railways are a joke. The airlines are the worst in the world. You say that our country has been fed to the dogs. You say, and say. But what do you do about it? We just sit back wanting the government to do everything for us. We just want to be pampered. Like lazy cowards hounded by our fears, we run abroad to bask in their glory and praise their system. Everybody is out to abuse and rape the system. Nobody thinks of feeding the system. I am echoing J.F. Kennedy's words to his fellow Americans to relate to Indians. Ask what we can do for India and do what has to be done to make India what America and other Western countries are today. Let's do what India needs from us today. Thank you. Now I shall be declaiming my unprepared piece. Still my eye will gaze long fixed on thee, till I forget that I am called a man. And at thy side fast rooted seem to be, and the breeze comes my cheek with thine to fan. Upon this craggy hill our life shall pass, a life of summer days and summer joys, nodding our honey bells in pliant grass, in which the bee half hid his time employs. And here we'll drink with thirsty pores the rain, and turn dew sprinkle to the rising sun. And look, when in the flaming west again, his orb across the heaven its path has run. Here left in darkness on the rocky steep, my weary eyes shall close like folding flowers in sleep. Thank you.
School, Allahabad.
To one and all present here, today I am going to declaim the speech which was originally delivered by Sir Frederick Douglass, the leader of abolitionist movement. Fellow citizens, pardon me and allow me to ask, why am I called upon to speak here today? What have I or those I represent to do with your national independence? What to the American slave is your 4th of July? I answer, a day that reveals to him more than all other days in the year the gross injustice and cruelty to which he is the constant victim. To him, your celebration is a sham, your boasted liberty an unholy license. Your prayers and hymns, your sermons and thanksgivings, with all your religious parade and solemnity, are to him mere bombast, fraud, deception, impiety, and hypocrisy. A thin veil to cover up crimes which would disgrace a nation of savages. There is not a nation on the earth guilty of practices more bloody and shocking than are the people of these United States at